Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Welcome to this. So please, can you type in one? Can you type one in the chat if you can hear me? Speak. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. All right. So okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Okay. So a lot of people are joining in right now. Oh, the voice is breaking. Okay, let me bring it close. Let me bring the microphone closer to my. How about now? Is it smooth now? All right, all right. Very good. Okay, so good evening, everyone. My name is Ayomide, and then so today basically, yeah, we're going to be for the newbies. Yeah, we're going to be introducing them to crypto basically and getting them started with the basic knowledge you need to understand. So if you're on this call right now on the newbie or essentially someone who have like been in the crypto space for a while, well, still stick around because you'll be learning some new things basically today. So I'm getting started with crypto here. My name is Ayomde Daniels, and I'll be taking you through the course of today's discourse here. Okay, so let's get on with it. So for disclaim before we start this class, or should I say discussion, basically any statement I make here or I probably mention a coin, or it's not a financial advice here. Any statement I give here is not of financial advice basically. So if I'm mentioning a coin does not mean you should go and buy it, or this is strictly for educational purposes basically. And the brands and services I'll be mentioning in this presentation also, I'm not in any way affiliated with them. I'm not being paid by them to give them free PR or anything like that. So yeah, I thought we should know about that basically. Yeah. Okay. So um these are the things we'll be discussing about in this presentation basically. Getting started in the crypto space, yeah, these are the things you will need, especially the first three outlines: getting a secure email basically, setting up your hot wallets, which we'll be doing. I'll be demonstrating live here, and then setting up your Binance or any centralized exchange basically. So these are the things we'll be using basically for now, especially for the newbies. So I'm going to help you. I'm going to demonstrate it live basically, and then and show you what they do, and then we'll move on to doing your research. I mean, I dropped a thread on Twitter, but people still have issues with find and understanding what I wrote on the thread basically. So I'll be demonstrating it live how I do my own research personally. I'll show you how I'm going to do it in the course of this presentation. Okay, so and then I'm going to show you, if you've been on the Telegram group, if you're joining from Telegram group, I mean, I dropped um an update on how you can earn 20% APY with your stable coins. I'm also going to demonstrate that live on this presentation also, and then at the end of this presentation, if you stick around long enough, there is an update for you, for those of you who stick around to the end of this presentation. So yeah, that's it. That's what we're going to be doing. But for now, I want you to type in the chat where you're joining in us from. Basically, let me just know those where are joining from. So if you're joining from Lagos, you're joining from Abuja, joining from, so type it in the chat. Let me see where you're joining from. Wow, from the UK, Ogun State. Wow. Welcome Suleiman from Uganda. Welcome Adipoji. Stephen from Lagos. Welcome. Tolu from Oyo State. You're welcome. Prince Anambra. You're welcome. Yeah, Henry from Lagos. You're welcome. Ebenezer Ibadan. Bolaji Bafo. Welcome. You're from Cyprus. Fully welcome. Cameroon, Franklin, you're welcome. David, you're all welcome basically. Yeah, and I'm so excited to have you on here. I promise you would not regret joining this presentation basically. Yeah, so let's get on with it. Without wasting much of our time. Okay, so the first thing we want to do as you coming into the crypto space. Okay, before I start, telling you the things you'll be doing or all those things like that, you need to understand what cryptocurrency means. If you're joining us and then you really don't know what cryptocurrency is, the cryptocurrency means a digital currency basically. So see, wherever you are, your fiat currency, your naira, your dollars, your native currency, but see it as a digital version. For instance, the US dollars basically. The US dollars, we all know the US dollars as a fiat currency. Okay, so see cryptocurrency as something of value basically. Yeah, like gold, but a digital version of something that has value. Yeah, that's what I'll put it as. So say for instance, I want to buy something on the internet. Many of us, we play games, we play games, especially we play games online, and then you are asked to buy. For those of us who play COD, Call of Duty, or for the ladies that play this Cooking Fever, it's a popular game amongst girls basically. They have in-game coins that you use. So these are like digital assets that have value embedded in them basically. So that is what cryptocurrency is in the simplest way I can put it in for you. So being in the crypto space, one thing I'm keen on basically is the security. Many people just come in and sign up on different centralized exchanges, set up different wallets on this thing. In fact, insecure wallets, I mean, at the end of the day, they get hacked or something. So first thing in this space is your security, because there is something about cryptocurrencies. You snooze, you lose. In the crypto space, there is no such thing as tech support, especially in DeFi, in decentralized finance. There's nothing as tech support. Of course, yeah, but there is little. The tech supports are limited basically, because it's on the blockchain, everything. So let's get on with setting up yourself for the crypto space basically. So one thing you want to do basically is you want to set up a secure email. I mean, I'm sure you can see the two emails I have. You can see the popular one, the Gmail, and then you can see one. I don't know if any of you knows it already, but if you know it, you can type it in the chat. So the first one, basically, you can see my. I don't know if you can see my cursor on the Gmail chat. The Gmail, yeah, is relatively secure, but when you're coming into the crypto space, basically, it is not the most ideal email you need to set up for your crypto journey. Yeah, because Gmail, yeah, Gmail is what it is. But looking at the other one on top of it with the green mark on it, you have the Proton email. And why do we use the Proton email in this space? Basically, first of all, it has end-to-end encryption. Okay, sure, Gmail might have promised you that they have end-to-end encryption, but in the past we've seen where the FBI in cases have gained access to people's email. Probably they were linked to fraud and all of those things. So ideally, you're not sure, we don't know, but we've seen Proton email, Proton mail. Basically, they are tested and trusted. We've seen it end-to-end encryption, and their support here. Their workers, they zero access to user data. Basically, they have no access to your data, because which leads us to the last point: open source cryptography. We're in the crypto space basically, and I told you something about the blockchain basically. So when I something this email is on the blockchain also, meaning that it is public but it's encrypted basically. So no one has access basically to your email. So if I'm sending something to another person elsewhere, the message gets to the server. Yeah, the message gets to the server, and then it is encrypted. So whoever is receiving it on the server, we can is going to be encrypted. You can't see your message. Then it forwards the message to the next person who I'm sending it to. But because the person has a private key, which is his email password and all of those things, it decrypts the message. Okay, so I see your questions. How can we set up a Proton email? Basically, that's what we're going to do right now. So okay, so let me do so. Okay, just give me a sec. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. 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 All right. So okay, you can see my screen. So now we're going to set up a Proton email. I'm going to show you how to set up a Proton email, because you're setting up a Proton email. Basically, as a newbie in this space, you need to set up a very secure email. We're talking about security first in the crypto space. Basically, you don't just come into the crypto space setting up different accounts, because the moment you start, you are dealing with your money here. And the same way we have fraudsters, and we have scammers in the native conventional financial markets or system. The same way we have fraudsters also in this space. So we are keen on security in the space first. So as a crypto enthusiast, there's something you should always be what's the word, you should always emphasize in your security. Basically, you don't want to lose your money to white hat hackers, basically. And I'll share an experience with you today, because I lost my money earlier today to an hacker. Basically, I'll share that experience with you guys. Okay, so let's get on with setting up Proton email. So the email is Proton. I hope you guys can see my screen. Proton email, protonmail.com. So it loads up, and then you see the first one, secure email. Proton mail is, you see the logo I showed you on my slide, and then it comes up. Okay, give it a few seconds, and here it is. I don't know if you're seeing this. Okay, so this is it. Basically, you can see me. Please notify me in the chat. You can see the screen right now. You can't see my screen. Wow. How about now? Can you see my screen? If you can see. Oh wow, you can't see my screen. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Okay, good. All right. So let me do a quick recap, basically, for those just coming in. Yeah, so we talked about, we just introduced ourselves slightly to cryptocurrencies. I'm sure most of us know what cryptocurrencies are: digital assets with values, basically. And then I'm coming into the crypto space. Like, the topic is, I'll answer your questions very soon enough. Okay, so basically, coming into the crypto space, we're talking about security first, because you're going to be dealing with your money, you're going to be investing your money. So yeah, getting an encrypted email, a secure email, is the first step. But if you've started your crypto space journey, your cryptocurrency journey with the Gmail, it is fine, absolutely fine if you've started. But if you're coming in afresh, you're coming in anew into this space, the first thing you want to create is a very secure email. And the secure email is this Proton mail I'm showing on my screen right here. So it is practically free, although we have the paid versions, basically, but it's practically free. So you can okay, so it's loading up. So you can see we have the free version, and you can also have the paid version. So you just click on the free version here to sign up, basically. Yeah, to sign up on your email, basically. So if you start your crypto space journey with your Google account, with your Gmail, with your Rocket Mail, it's fine. Basically, you've linked it, because basically all the things we are going to be using, we are going to be using our email. Because if you're signing up on your centralized exchange, you're going to be using your email. So basically, it is very secure to use. No, it does not have a country restriction at all. You can use it anywhere in the world. It does not have any country restrictions, and it's free, basically. So it is secure. And so if you're starting out on your crypto space journey, Proton mail is the mail you're going to be using first. You're going to be opening first. You need to forget about your Gmail. For if you've opened Gmail before, fine, it's cool, but you need to be careful about you need to be careful about your security. So the next thing on our table here is let's go. Where is it? Where's my slide? Okay, where's my slide? Okay, just give me a second. Okay. What's going on? Can't find my. Okay, so yeah. Can you all see my screen? You know what? Let me just share my entire screen. Yeah. Alright, can you see my screen now? You should be able to see my screen now.